Yeah, quick fit. I get everywhere them buggers. And tool station. No way.
In this video we have just left the John Frost Bridge and we are making our way through Arnhem to our campsite for the night.
Yeah, they've got like a cycle part, the road part, and a foot part, and a train. Yeah. Yeah, if you love bridges, Holland's the place to be. Hey up, there's a scooter there. Thinks it's a pedal bike. Apparently that's the thing in Holland. At least he's got a helmet on this time, the other guy didn't have. And a McDonald's, KFC. Hey, we were talking about McDonald's earlier, weren't you? Yeah, I'll wait now, I'm busting for a wee, I've been busting all bloody day. I'll wait now, get to campsite and I'll pee about 9 gallon when when I finally go. We stood there for a while. It's not an horrible place to live, is it? Absolutely. Look how happy them are, they're wagging the tails and everything. How flat this is, the bloody place is like a snooker table. Hey, I tell you what, we've really looked out at weather. I'm chuffed to bits with this weather. Because, you know, when we were looking at it, all week looking up to this trip setting off, the weather forecast, I was obsessed, kept looking at it, and it just rain. Every time I looked, it was never any different. I thought, yeah, we're going to get absolutely washed out first few days. And here we are, sunshine. Temperature's just about right, not too hot, not too cold. Couldn't have asked for better. Yep, we're definitely back and beyond. It's down here. Yeah. I think it's where them flags are. Euro parks, and just to have a look at which one you fancy, and we'll go to that one.
We'd not actually booked a campsite, we are just turning up unannounced, hoping we can get a spot. Now down this road is 2 campsites close together, so we should have a good chance.
So it's not down that one. Euro parks and oh, gravel all over the road here. Oh, do you want to go in that?
We dismissed the first one because it looked like it were geared up more for motorhomes. Let's try the second one.
Oh my god, this looks a bit... I don't know, it might be alright. It might be. Dutch chippos. The worst road we've been on so far. Camping, parking, camping. Parking there, I think. Yeah?
Our initial reaction was it doesn't look up to much, but fear not, the campsite and the owners were awesome. first job, let's get the tent up. So, I got the tent up and everything in.
Yeah. Hey, alright?
Oh, it's alright. Can still put the bike in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. Where are you from in the UK?
Near Manchester.
Manchester.
So, tents are up. Camping. I was talking to the camera.
Alright.
So, we're in a place called Olburgen, which is near Arnhem in Holland. This is where we're camping for tonight. We was hoping to get a little bit further today, but anyway, we're happy with what progress we have made, because I did set off a day earlier than planned anyway. So it feels like we've gained a day anyway. I'll just show you our setup. There's ours. My tent's up. Gear in. And this is my neighbour.
We've made space especially for us.
Yeah. The owners of the campsite came out and said they were full, but I think they had a bit of pity on us and they found us a little patch of grass since we weren't taking much room up. And here we are. Cost us, what did we pay? About €20, weren't it?
€22 with breakfast.
Yeah, €11 each, and then the breakfast with that, so it's not half bad, is it? We'll show you around the campsite in a minute.
And the best way to see the campsite is from the air. Now there's not much around this campsite. There is a dyke embankment you can see on the left that people use to cycle and walk on, and we're surrounded by water. Now I didn't see many boats, so I don't think they sail boats on it, but it does look lovely. One waterway leading to another waterway. It looks to me like some sort of reservoir system. The views around look great from the air, but like I said, there is one other campsite nearby. Other than that, there's not really much. Right in front of us there, the clump of trees, is the campsite we're staying at. It's a small affair with about 15 to 20 plots, but it is lovely, and there are great people staying here from all different countries, and the people running it are absolutely smashing.
We're on noodles. That's what we're on. Oh, I haven't put my little sachet of powder in. There you go. There we go. It's got a bit more colour to it now. Softening up nicely. I think I might have put a bit too much water in there, but never mind. I'll bubble it down. That's the one that Jonathan's using, the Trangia type. Well, I've got this little thing. Actually, I'll show you after. It's a little cooker I bought off Amazon. It weren't that expensive. It's as quick. It boils water as quick as any go. You know, the jet boils and all them everybody raves on about. Well, this thing, about 20 quid it were or something. It's just as quick as a jet boil. Self-igniting, and it packs down absolutely tiny. Like, packs down to the size of a fag packet. So for bikers, it's absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, so let's do a walk of the site. Promise you to do it, so let's do it. Since the last video, as you can see, I've got changed because I've had a shower, I've had tea, I had noodles. Yeah, I videoed that, didn't I? Yeah, so we're all set up here. Now,
The little shelter that I thought were for us in case it rained, turns out it's not a little shelter for us, it's a bike shed. Anyway, so I'll show you around. Main campsite. And that is a shelter that's available to anybody, so if the weather turned bad, got somewhere to sit. There is a recycling area for your rubbish, and an area to wash pots and pans.
Papa.
So yeah, there's a people in the toilets. I don't know we're filming in the toilets because that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? So you got one side of the campsite there with obviously tents and all the rest of it. This side is for parking, and that's us. Better remind Jonathan his towel's probably dry. So let's look inside the tent of Motor Trip. There you go, Motor Mess. We've got bits of drone stuff, cooking stuff. That's the bag. I've still got a windbreaker in there. My waterproofs in there. Yeah, I've got a windbreaker. I've got a tarp in there. A down jacket you can see there at the back. My helmet, boots. That's the bag the tent came in. A couple of power banks charging stuff. The drone folded up. That's been charged. My Nikon camera. Now into the main bed. This is the main room. That's my airbed I've just blown up. And a sleeping bag that needs to go on it, which I'll sort in a minute. All this side will be for my gear, my jackets, pants, all the stuff. My laptop I've recharged from the power bank. Great new power bank I bought, the Anchor power bank. That's charged my laptop, so that's 100% again. For all your footage. So yeah, that's my home for tonight, but not just yet. Anyway, we've still got the chair. Now Jonathan has bought a new one because if you've been watching the channel and you watched our Barla trip, you'll know his last chair come to a sticky end.
So Aldi's finest chair.
So he's got an Aldi one now.
Made from stronger materials.
Yeah, did you ask him if it's fit for fat bastards?
Yeah.
Pissed up at night?
And it doesn't sink into the dirt.
No, that's... right, you see, there's a problem. Right, I was laughing at him. But on the last trip, one of the bungs on one of the legs on my chair came off. Try and show you. So as you can see, they're meant to look like this with a thing on the end. Which is fine. Well, all four of them are like that, except this one, as you can see. And yeah. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the lightest person in the world, so when I sit in that chair it tends to dig in a bit, so I'm having a bit of a problem this trip. I'm gonna have a solution, don't worry. I will fix this problem. So yeah, got goodies and stuff in there, and clothes, shampoo, soap and all the rest of it. Oh look, I've just realised I've not blown my pillar up. Nightmare. It's a cracking little site, this. To be honest, sorry, big finger in way again. Yeah, it's a cracking little site, this. We didn't intend to stay here, it wasn't a part of the plan, but we realised we were stuck. We got to it early, afternoon, and we thought, right, we need to find a campsite. So Google came in handy. We spotted this, made our way here, and coming here, I've got to be honest, it seemed like back and beyond. I'm not going to lie. It seemed like we'd seen nothing for miles, and we're just going in the middle of nowhere. And then the road got a little bit rough. I thought, oh hello, what's going on here? Oh, hang on, rabbits. No, that's not a joke. Oh, look, a bunny rabbit. Oh, they're following the fields. Look at them. See it? There's one down there. I probably can't see that in the road down there. It's too far away, but
Oh, look at that. Loads of little fellas. How good's that? Anyway, as I was saying before I got, oh look, a bunny rabbit. That's what you normally say about people with ADHD. Maybe I've got ADHD. Yeah, so what I was saying, so we came down here and the road were a bit rough. We thought, oh, what we're walking into here or riding into. Turns out, what a belting little site. The people that run it, absolutely superb. Couldn't be more helpful. And we're finding that in Holland. People in Holland are really nice and so helpful, it's great. So, good little site. We're not going to stay much longer than we are, so one night. And then in the morning, well, we're getting going into Germany tomorrow. So, another day, another country. Good stuff.
It's not just rabbits you see around this campsite. There are geese, and there's a bird in the top of the bike shelter. Anyway, good night. I'll see you in the morning.